Lucas play. God of War Ragnarok. Day 66 of the Marathon Run to Europe and day 25 of the Marathon Run to Europe. Part 2. Now, technically, we are now done with the second part. With the first part of Kratos try to find out where is his son. Now he tried to create a weapon to protect his son from a threat that is supposed to happen on Asgard. But before that, we have some wife business to attend to. Where am I? Oh shit.
Nice work.
Nice bitch in your work. Bitch. Nice work. Bitch.
Such power corrupts. My poor friends need to be freed of it.
Gunhild needs my help.
shouldn't have played with such magic. Regret is my only company.
Please, Kratos. That spirit is in pain.
Also, as my son. You know what's more weird? That technically. No, I'm not trying to say about something mean about Kratos. Just technically, somehow, Kratos is like the fear among all the pantheons. He's doing shit in this place. Maybe I have a theory. The reason why is because even though Kratos is basically like a common man person, but that's the point that this guy is also the fear of many pantheon. I mean, he's the one who destroyed the whole pantheon by himself. But the pantheon that he destroys, it's impossible for me to say technically. To get me, Greek mythology is considered one of the most powerful pantheons of our time. That is for certain. Somehow. Not all, I guess. I mean, at least basically Greek mythology is a really powerful pantheon, don't get me wrong. But it's not as powerful as Hindu or Chinese mythology. But yet again, why? Maybe I can see the reason why the Norse mythology or other pantheons such as European mythology doesn't really stand a chance against Kratos. It's because it's very powerful. But unlike basically Asian mythologies or even African mythologies have a chance against him, maybe you're not gonna pose any fear on him. Because they're not afraid of him. It's just a dude with a beard in their eyes. What is the third? It's hiding there. The one I found in there. Where's the third? You motherfucker! There he is.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No, they would foul the meat,
Oh, the magic onion?
the blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family. Do you know why I left that night, Lemire?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious, throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness. I tried to make it work.
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty. What's it say, brother?
Sigil arrows won't work on this. One more for the tree. Allow me. Food. I never thought I'd come back here. Reavers, of course. Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it! Watch your left!
Now I'm gonna say something really particularly weird. Everyone knows that technically everybody follows Kratos like he's a military, then again, they act in something like a military. All of them, to Kratos. But what happened if Kratos goes to mythology? They all have to do about military. I mean, for real, Chinese mythology, Hindu mythology, Japanese mythology, anything, I mean, to be the hard truth with you guys, or even, okay, even African mythology. Those four mythologies have always got to do with military thing. Somehow. Anyways, including, I don't know about African mythology, but I'll include into that too.
Be careful! This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
I mean, for Kratos would be a problem, because, yes, true, he goes to mythology and it has nothing to do with military, because Scandinavian mythology because Norse mythology has nothing to do with military. Yes, somehow, but not as incredible as Spartan ones.
So much about that day I wish I could change. If only I'd seen the signs. Incoming above you!
when you learn the runes, brother?
Why every time they do some people, why every single character they have something sorry, why every single character when they have no words to say they do like that?
Crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war. My circlet's here.
You know what I really hate about this game? About that one negativity about this. This game has no enough money for me to have. When back then in God of 2018 I have enough money not only to upgrade all my useful weaponry, but also one of the entire skill tree too. Man.
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment. After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Behind you, brother!
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches. This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived. That's it.
I have a plan.
Protect yourself!
Watch your back!
There. I see the chalice.
Anything illuminating?
Oh yeah, I forgot. But now you go to say that why the reason my money is low is because there's a theory or there's a rumor that in this game you're gonna travel the entire realms, including after the ending of the game, I suppose they say.
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him. I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do? It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding. The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
A One Piece. I mean, we done the both sides. And oh yeah.
still can't read it from here. Let's head back down. I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right. The runic word appeared over there. See it? Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within. But this battle, you will not fight alone. Are you ready?
Yes. There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union.
Do you know what is more weird bizarre about this? Technically, it's not. Is this the the most weird about that is most of the side missions have to do with family business and all. even those it's like, god damn, you can have lit of a sword. What is more weird? Why not Kratos not gonna help her? I mean, the sword is, I mean, Kratos is fucking strong. I mean, can help her relieve the sword into the tree. Near the rock, like a goddamn Excalibur sword.
The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son, to the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it. Learn anything?
Now this is really okay now because instead of now we're calling Atreus to go to this mural and then tell us everything, and we wait about 1 minute for Atreus to read all, it's a little bit boring. But now they fix it good.
I may.
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
It's just, I owe you my life, such as it is, and I caused you so much pain, put you in a terrible situation. That there, I'm truly sorry.
I wanted to end up with you.
I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. Forever in your debt.
I appreciate that. Even if you can't help being an obnoxious couple.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
Jesus!
So much for that boat.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had confidence. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Hey, I help too. Give me some money too.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages.
No more for now. Focus.
Freya, you mentioned that Fimbulwinter had worn down some of Odin's curses, but you still needed help. Was it Sigurd who helped you recover your warrior spirit?
Is that how Odin learned to refer to the curse that kept me from defending myself?
Oh, I suppose that is where I heard it.
Would you like to know how that curse really worked? What it did to me? What it cost me to finally break it?
I am no longer sure that I do.
That's correct.
Hey there. Come here. I got a mouth.
the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Nords say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Draupnir.
Draupnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
No, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Draupnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant. Very well. I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Draupnir.
Well, there's oh, there you go.
Draupnir. I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Draupnir.
We didn't...
So Draupnir is let me explain. Draupnir is the weapon of Odin that he wields. A really powerful spear.
Help me kill Heimdall.
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Draupnir, you need...
You were saying. So now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
Like what you thought I understood. My son is in danger. No, I got to.
Do you know what is really weird? That look at those rings basically. Basically, it kind of reminds me of the Lord of the Rings. There must be always a ring of the Lord of the Rings. But did you know that technically, I mean, like I said before, the creator who created Lord of the Rings was inspired the story from two mythologies, from Norse mythology and from Irish mythology.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
Got it!
I think. We were all worried about your son.
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand and he carries the cord. Begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady. Oh. Oh, that's a relief.
Huh?
Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
The lady.
No idea what he's on about, brother.
See you out there. Ah, time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
No, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No, no, no.
You heard him. What's your friend? I ain't gonna mess with him. What the? No, you pimp shrimps. Think that'll keep us out?
was all that then?
No, just Sentry trying to hog all the same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in need of a lair been making a fuckery of words. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to. But don't worry, you little dangling hair. Old Brock came prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates he'd never even think to look for. On account of being stupid.
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock,
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so calm.
The path, fortune, destiny start.
No, and all for liquor and explosives. Little on the nose for dwarven culture, isn't it?
Ridiculing the culture you help undermine. Classic Aesir.
Oh, all right. Might have earned that one. Poor bugger. Why would he hide in here?
He feared something in these tunnels more than he feared starving.
Hardly seems rational.
Fear seldom is.
Well, see why it's an abandoned. Careful, brother. That looks flammable.
There. We keep cooperating, maybe someday it'll be Asgard in flames.
What are you insinuating, Hydra?
Not a thing.
Ah, a fortuitous oil spill. Knock that grim down before it poisons us all.
Kratos? Kratos! Please listen. You have to let me take Brock's place. He can't talk to the lady. He mustn't.
No. Do not ask again.
But... Oh dear.
It's not his fault Atreus ran off. Or are you just being Brock's champion?
There it is again. You're insinuating and you know it.
Can't the smartest man alive put it together? The giants conceal a mysterious figure that changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate, the one who's fought wars against gods and won.
I am not the champion.
we're each entitled to our opinion. These gates seem to be connected. See if you can break that far fixture.
Twilight stone. We can use that.
The sigil arrows should work with ice as well. It's open.
Well, that was a bloody heartier sort of grim. A dwarf to take back.
We'll need to get one of those gates. That worked. Shall we?
This opinion of yours, was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarok? That is Tyr's job, not mine.
It's plain to see Tyr's no war god anymore.
Nor am I. I have left that life behind.
Not killing gods, you haven't. Or else what are we doing in this realm? Forging this weapon? Your choice. You know where it might be.
I am only protecting
I know. I know. And we both know the places protecting your child can take you. Sigil arrows won't work on this. Giant, isn't that right?
She was one of the Yognar.
Yes. I didn't mean she was tall as a house. I know not all giants are giants.
Not that there's anything wrong with the disparity in size, or number of limbs, say.
Nothing in the world.
There we go for the other gate.
how Odin antagonized the giants for generations, nearly wiped them out of existence twice. Now you may have a role to play in stopping him, and for all. Don't you think it's possible that's what your wife wanted?
I presume to know what she wanted.
I'm not saying anything you haven't thought. The secrets haunt every step of your path, doesn't it? Maybe if you talked about your doubts, they wouldn't explode when you talked to your son.
I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked her.
She saw your fate. 3 of Odin's kin
This is
dead.
mere conjecture and probably quite enough of it, Highness. We're all making an effort to cooperate here, after all.
You're right. Not for me to say.
Well, who's ready for some fresh air after that? Everyone? Thought so.
It is close. I can feel it.
Look, I wasn't trying to provoke you or cast doubt on your marriage. It just seems to me your thoughts haven't caught up to your instincts yet. Listen to me. When we get out of here, I'll give you some space. Let you think carefully about whether you're ready for what it means to make this weapon and to use it. Meanwhile, I'll see what else I can learn while we're here. Maybe I'll send a few Einherjar back to Valhalla for good measure.
Well, you have fun now.
Hey, you made it. About time. I got everything all set here. Now we just gotta push on up to the floor.
Fuck you!
Well, so much for following me. Fine. Let's see what you find. Fire in the hole! Where am I going? Over here? There? Help me! Find you!
Stop doing that, it's annoying, man!
You got just what you asked for that time. You sure did go to pains coming here, busting old Tier loose. What a prize he turned out to be, huh? He should have left all his time to steal my... Hang on. Almost got it. There. Well, come on in, stranger.
Never do get used to that trick.
Locals up ahead. Act civilized and hopefully nobody springs an alarm. No, quit your nattering, you snake-sucking me milksops with your protective gear. Ain't you never seen a legend in the flesh before?
I mean, to be fair, he was the one who both built one of the strongest hammers, and the same hammer who
See what's wrong?
set back through time, or the same hammer who managed to damage a little bit the World Trip. That's with the Earth too. What I want to say is that no, never mind. I'm gonna ruin it. You're ruining it. That's it, man. You're ruining
You
it.
don't even know what's gonna happen to you. Okay, looks like that wheel up there opens the gate. No grappling up that way. Why don't you look around and see if there's a way to lift this lip? Now we're talking. Hang on, coming around.
Brother, you notice that the dwarves of the camp were twice as alarmed to see Brock than they were to see you.
They did seem surprised.
All right. Now I can turn this crank and cap that geyser there. You just give me the signal when you're ready.
Now,
On it. He said. We gotta have them both stopped at once, please.
Ah, promising.
turn it.
Copy that. There you
Turn
go.
it again.
Aye, aye. Gates open. Come on through and get those cables here. Well, I think they see us. Above you, brother. Finally. Now we can ride on up to the board. Come on, the lady's waiting. Hey, got another riddle for you. What gets bigger the more you take away from it?
Well, let's see. Something abstract, I expect. Appetite? No, that doesn't work.
Stone good stone.
Oh, isn't that clever?
Ooh, that's brisk. Hey, y'all grab some for the lady.
Grab some what? The wind?
No, you idiot. The sound of the wind.
How?
Watch and learn. See? Dwarven magic's all about the intangibles. The relationship between the stuff what you can touch and what you can't. It's about understanding.
Understanding what?
The nature of the thing's more important than the form of the thing. Hang on. I smell trouble. Get cat-lackered, you hoe!
So this lady then,
The Lady of the Forge. Ain't no more magical creature in this whole realm. Why, I've been waiting for my chance to meet her since I was knee-high to a token. But Sindri had never had it, said a But today's finally the day. Woo! I got goosebumps on my front.
My bro, I've never seen you so.
It does not work.
Huh? What is it this time? Oh, fuck no. Do I gotta fix everything in this dang city my own self? I'm gonna need a couple of things. Follow me. Yeesh, this place ain't in some disrepair. It's disrespectful, I tell you. I need that axe of ours to go kiss that material out yonder. The spiky silvery stuff. You'll figure it out.
This lady, what does she do?
Well, we'll see soon enough. I know this, though. If we're real lucky, she'll give us a blessing. Doesn't give us every piece, but the what she does, there's something to behold.
The axe?
Well, that particular process was a whole nother cluster. Faye's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was, apart from the taste of mint. Now I need a chunk of that bronze material over by all that busted up wood. Back in those days, I get so caught up in trying to be the best that I'd work till I plumb drop. Time goes by and there's less to prove. You learn to keep your own pace. Save your extra effort for when it's personal. Like the when you finally get to show the lady who you are. Wow, Cody, you sure did give up on that riddle in a hurry.
I give up nothing. Gets bigger the more you take away, is it?
That's right.
Sorted. It's desire.
Nope.
What do you mean, no? Desire only grows when you take away the thing you desire. All right, it's not perfect, but let's hear your answer.
No, you won't get it out of me that easy. All right, let's get back to business. One more crank to turn and it's on to the forge.
I see no forge.
You don't see the form of a forge, but we're going to nature.
I was almost following him for a moment there.
We're good. Crank it.
Where is the forge?
Here she comes. She needs the final ingredient. The blood of a god. Give her your hand.
The Omega symbol?
Delphi Freighter almost forgot. Ma'am, it would be an honor if you might bless it for us. Are you, hello?
Weird. He said the word bless.
Hello?
I mean, I could say bless is everything. I mean, when they say bless to our Lord or bless this, bless that, but
Like it weren't even
the
here.
word bless exists even before or after the religion of the world.
Bodies. They speak to a part of our soul. And perhaps specifically, you might be missing.
Fuck! Damn it, Sentry, you lion cat scrubber! I knew it. I died. I fucking died! The fuck you want?
It needs a blessing.
Yeah, well, the one to give us the blessing just fucked off into the tomb.
It needs the blessing of a great blacksmith.
What? No, I can't bless shit. I don't have all my soul bits. The blessing wouldn't mean squat.
It is the nature of a thing that matters, not its form.
I don't know, basically, souls can be blessed and all.
All right. May this weapon strike true. May it be wielded with wisdom. May it be put down when its job is done.
Let us return home.
Let's do this. Yay!
Now you know I can't let you take our new gal home without you. We got volunteers. What's your last, son? Ain't your first time with the spear, I reckon.
It is the first weapon a Spartan learned.
What hell? Ain't this just like old times?
Besides, the web and basically in Garvu Kosos part that we use in a spear. And also we plug with the shield, but more specifically, yeah.
Throw it all you like. Drop near will make more. appreciate what you said back there. It's good to have friends when you find out your brother's a rat-stabbing liar.
No doubt he only wished to protect you.
Weren't his call to make. The guy dies, he's got the right to know about it.
Sweetheart, Rob, we all die sometime. Many of us more than once.
No, never mind all that. We gotta finish putting the spirit through her paces. Come on. Might have to get creative up ahead. That man on the left. Oh, look! It's all over. Get your going on it. It's coming. Look, yes. Take out that net or it'll be eyeball city out here. Setting off the spear in anything like that's a sure way to alter your circumstances, all right? See? You're a net! Any more guesses, belt boy?
Oh, all right. Gets bigger the more you take away. Is it time? Because the more removed from events you become, the larger their scope in your memory. No, that's bollocks now that I say it. Never mind.
Today's all right. Them eyeballs are taking off them grills. Better beat them out. Fire in the hole! That was creepy. Yep. Look out below!
Bit late for that.
I got one last favor to ask of the both of you. We can call this square. What happened down there in the forest with the lady? That's my all right?
Agreed.
Well, for a period of time, perhaps.
Mimir.
Oh, very well. That was one of Nico's children. Looks like we're looking at having equipment to restrain the little fucker. Oh, be a way to capture it. I wonder if that squirrel outside Simbri's house has any ideas.
He's ugly, bud. Maybe those grim will take him down. up the loot. I'll set up shop over yonder.
Thank you, Brock. It is a good spear.
Damn straight it is. Reckon I see how you'll be getting down from up here. Best I find my own way back. Been too auspicious a day to end it working it. And I'll get those dates working for you.
I only hope Sindri's in one piece by the time Brock's done with him. The ice beneath those two is thinning up under the best of circumstances.
Where is everyone?
Now a good time. Just want to talk. Dad to dad. Speaking of which, imagine my surprise when Atreus came knocking at my door. He's doing well, by the way, and will continue to do so just as long as I return to Asgard sometime soon. Besides, our friend here has a whole lot to live for.
Arguable.
Run along now, but behave yourself. New spear. Never much cared for Brock. Can't deny the dwarf's talent.
You came to speak. Speak.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands. I want peace as much as you do. Perhaps we can find it together.
He's lying.
I know.
That boy of ours. He's everything I expected. So clever, kind. Be sure he's yours. The kid. You really ought to be very proud. He is the key to peace in our age, to break free from all this fate and prophecy.
My son is not your key.
Oh God, do they not have metaphor in your homeland? Or rather, did they? I'm sorry, that's not fair. I know you're not the god you once were. And now is your chance to prove it.
Return my son, or you may meet the god I once was.
And what kind of god is that, Kratos? What do you even know of godhood? In your lifetimes, has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about mortals. You don't care about anything beyond yourself, beyond the monster who kills without cause. You fear what you can never even hope to understand. Is it any wonder that your boy is in no rush to come back to you?
Don't listen to him, brother. He's just trying to get in your head.
The path, fortune, destiny complete.
The nerve of it showing up here. These two rattled him as much as he
Good
rattled.
timing. Let's see what Brock made you. Brock! So that's the weapon? A drop near spear?
The drop spear.
Well, any given number of drop near spears, I suppose.
Come on, I found a gate. We just need to take the train down.
I do worry, though, if I'm being frank. We crafted a weapon to kill a god. One could say you're on the verge of returning to form.
Does it scare you? Aiding another violent god?
I'm scared for you, brother. That spear could start a war. The war. If that no longer concerns you, then maybe Freya's right. Maybe the giants had you in mind all along.
So this Draupnir spear, you're prepared to use it?
To protect Atreus. I am no one's champion but his, nor no one's god. That may be my form. It is not my nature. Do you understand?
I guess a difference of opinion is hardly the most I'm setting aside for this alliance. As long as the plan is to kill Heimdall, the rest matters little.
There's also the bit of news that Odin has some inkling of what we're up to.
I thought I heard ravens. Damn it. What did he say?
Lies, threats, and more lies. What did you expect?
You think he lies that Atreus is in Asgard?
No. On that, I'm afraid I believe her.
Then the rest matters little.
I saw a gateway near here, overlooking the bay. We can get to it with your spear, I think. This way.
Another berserker.
Bold. Prepare for a fight.
After Viola
So this spear can adapt. It depends the weapon that my enemy is attacking.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His berserker champions even less so. Trash. The lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before, there was nothing to be done. Finding that hill changed things.
Hey,
that spear.
Aye, might be worth looking for Durlin's hammer while we're at it. Your choice, of course. Ah, with the mining rigs disabled, it seems a bit fresher out here.
Not seems. Is.
Aye, you're right. Thanks, brother. Memory serves. We're heading in the right direction to find that large dwarven statue. Durlin's hammer shouldn't be far behind them. Behind you! Brother, that couldn't put a person's eye. Nicely done.
That dragon looks remarkably lifelike for a sculpture.
Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
Is someone there? Please, I need help.
another incomplete rune set.
Durlin's hammer.
Still in one piece after all this time. Unlike Durlin's resistance, I suppose.
We will take this to him.
Come on, fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Poison at your back!
We'll have to find a way through this debris. The broken Muspelheim seed is now complete. We should find a mystic gateway. Perhaps we'll find Surtur's combat challenges.
No, I don't want another combat thing. Bullshit.
just ahead.
I can see the rubble from here, brother. Looks like we're in the right place. Quite the sum there, brother.
you have a way through that door?
Yeah, I'll have the chisel.
Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that, at least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
What? But it's open and I What? Do we miss an enemy? No, I thought. Okay, we'll go.
some memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a lady nymph called Nimue. Very talented with a sword.
Where?
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her.
See, now he talks about. He said when the Fates call them the good fellows. I never seen them in the Scottish mythology, nor in the Irish one, about some people, about some creatures called the good fellows. Maybe one day we go to Irish mythology. Maybe we're gonna figure something like that.
That's right.
Another time. We must focus.
I came by and took out an Ahar yard patrol. Area should be clear. Can't speak for the rest of town.
Guess an occupying army is as good as a lockdown for tamping down foot traffic.
You again. I hope you're back to clean up the mess that extra head of yours made.
We have done it.
Doesn't fix what I did, but hopefully it makes things a bit better. Let's be off, brother.
Never expected to see this thing again.
Well done. Suppose more violence in the streets will convince the citizenry that it's safe to emerge.
Sparkthorn, you have an interest in botanicals now?
Kratos! Sorry about earlier. Talking about your wife like that.
Do not be.
No, let me apologize. Feeling your father's spear in your back makes a man want to set things right.
Your silence on the matter is enough.
If you say so.
I wonder if one day there will be a pantheon just for him, for some of this pantheon, and not fear him at all, do not fear Kratos about who he is. The only pantheons I have is here that will not give two shits about him will be obviously the Asian mythologies. The Asian mythologies have not given zero fucks about him. And they will give an easy challenge for Kratos to face. If that will come, anyways. How are they gonna respect him?
Now that you have a weapon to deal with Heimdall, we just need to find a way to get to him.
Aye, if that's still the plan.
It is. I will protect my son.
So, then it seems the original plan to avoid Ragnarok has fallen a bit by the wayside.
That is up to Odin.
Yes, that's rather what concerns me. Listen, brother, those things he said to you.
His words are nothing.
True, though I expect retaliation is no empty threat. We need to think through the ins and outs of it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's see if Sindri has had any luck.
do the thing.
Oh, look at that. She's special, that one.
Ain't gotta tell me.
Have you found a way to reach Asgard?
Not as such. Had a few ideas, but they didn't so much work.
Brother, without a way to Asgard, what are we doing?
I do not know. I need to think. I am tired.
So, you're sure?
And that's it. Okay guys, I got boy here last έπεσε. Είδα όλα πάνω από το Colossian, the more Cambridge law, to do more crazy stuff we guys better follow social media down to blow with now. Now we managed to find the fates and managed to force the weapon. But now in Novel Soul we found a weapon to defeat God, but the way to get to him is with the problem. Point wisdom. I have at least a weapon to take him down. But let's see if we can finally get rich to him. Even though I'm diamond less, I guess you can say we have more effort to see to our boy what he's doing if we're gonna have a plan. But for now, that's what we do, I guess. And then